In my younger and more vulnerable years, my father gave me some advice that I'd been turning over in my mind ever since. Whenever you feel like criticizing anyone, he told me, just remember that all the people in the world haven't had the same advantages you've had. In consequence, I'm inclined to reserve all judgments. A habit of myself that I'm quite fond of, and something I was thinking quite intimately of as I pulled into my cousin Daisy's house. It was going to be my first time seeing her in a while, as I was having dinner with her and her husband Tom, as well as a friend. I had just moved into town. I lived in West Egg, a place known for its new money. Where I was now was named East Egg, known for its older, more established money.
Nick Carraway, my old friend, come on in. I haven't seen you since college, buddy. Come on, we already got a seat waiting for you. Everyone else is already here. We cannot wait to have you.
It was nice to see my cousin Daisy, as well as meet this new gal, Jordan Baker.
Jordan Baker?
I will admit, even Jordan and I hit it off. The only strange part was I kept hearing rumors of this man Gatsby, until Tom took a call.
Sorry. Hey, Myrtle, baby. Yeah, no, I'll be over tomorrow. I'm just with some friends right now. No, yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. We'll have some fun. Oh, yeah, it'll be a great time. Yeah, no, I gotta go now. I love you. Kisses. Sorry about that, guys. Just sorry. Anyways.
Daisy clearly seemed bothered by this mystery mistress of Tom's, but at this point she'd grown a sort of acceptance to it.
Anyways, now just last week, let me tell you, I was walking down the street when I saw two men kissing each other right out in the open. Now, don't get me wrong, I got no problem with that, but like, I mean, come on, guys, right out in the open. Now, granted, if my Daisy and I wanted to kiss, we'd do it wherever we wanted, but like, it's just different, you know? It's just different.
I knew that after that, it was my time to leave. I thanked them all for the hospitality and said I would see them all again soon. After that, I made my exit. It wasn't until I was on my way home that I noticed something strange. A man from across the street staring at the green light on the porch. Who was this man? Was this the Gatsby I'd heard so much about? I wasn't sure, but maybe it was true. The next day, Tom took me to meet a friend, much to my reluctance.
Don't worry, pal. You're gonna love her. Myrtle, she's a gal. It'll be fun. Don't worry.
I had never been to this part of the city before. We were at some sort of garage. Wilson's garage.
Wilson, buddy! Tom Buchanan! How's the business going? Oh, it's been harder and harder every day. These new electric cars, I can't repair those. So it's been a little slow, but hey, we still got the cars to some repairs there. It's going along. Where's Myrtle at? Oh, Myrtle, she's inside. I'll get her for you. Hey, Myrtle, you got a visitor. I'll be inside if you need me. Alright, always good to see you, Tom. Oh, hey, Tom. Now, who's this little boy toy? This is my friend Nick. He's gonna come along with us if that's alright. He's a pretty fun guy. I think you'll like him.
Tom and Myrtle took me to a new part of town, a place called the Valley of Ashes. They called it that because of how run down it was. The building we were in was covered with tarps and practically falling apart. I was still feeling nervous, which I expressed to Tom, but he quickly quelled my fears and promised me a good time.
Just relax, buddy. These are some old friends of mine. We'll have a good time. What you got there, Myrtle? Oh, this old thing? This is my new Echo Bird. It may look expensive. It is, but I can afford it. Now, they say they're always watching you through this camera up here, like the eyes of God or something, but everyone's too darn obsessed with the things to put them down.
Next entered a friend of Myrtle's, Mr. McKee.
Hey guys, Catherine couldn't make it. She's out with COVID. Now, who wants to be in a TikTok? My latest one just hit 1 million. Now, I know I'm not making any money from that, but hey, gotta start somewhere, right?
And this, I regret to say, is when things start to get blurry. A mention of Gatsby, some drugs, and then...
And then I said, what about the tequila?
Everything got dizzy, the party got wild, and then this happened.
And how's that Daisy gal doing, Tom? You leave her yet? Don't say her name. Daisy, Daisy, Daisy.
And that's when everything went dark. The next day, I decided to do some research on this Gatsby to see if the rumors were true about him. Funnily enough, at that exact moment, I received an invitation to a party from an unknown number. Ended up being an invitation to Gatsby's party. Coincidentally, Gatsby lived right next door, except his house was about 10 times bigger. I descended into the party, and then began the craziest party of my life. The party was filled with miscellaneous partygoers, each one carefree and having the time of their lives. I decided then and there to make it my mission to find this Gatsby.
Have you seen a man named Gatsby? Has anyone seen Gatsby? Gatsby?
What I instead found was this strange fellow hiding in the storage room.
I'm no Gatsby, but are you enjoying the new Echoberg? I worked very hard on this iteration. Now, there's been lots of reports that the camera's always watching you, but that would break so many laws. It's infallible. It's ridiculous, even. What are you doing here, mighty lad? My name's Echoberg, as you can probably assume. Were you enjoying the party?
I named the man Owl Eyes after his look. After realizing he would be of no help to me finding Gatsby based on his intoxication level, I quickly left. And right after that, I ran into Jordan Baker.
Nick, what are you doing at a party like this? Oh, Jordan, I got a text from Gatsby inviting me to the party, but I can't seem to find anyone else here who received a similar invitation. Gatsby? I heard he tried to raid the White House once. But I've never heard of anyone else receiving an invitation from him specifically. Let's go find this mystery man. Jordan? What about you? Did you receive an invitation to the party from Gatsby? Well, no, old sport. That's because I am Gatsby. You're Gatsby. How rude of me to not know. I'm sorry. Well, don't apologize, old sport. It's my fault for not properly introducing myself. Will you excuse me one moment? I have a call from Jeff Bezos. 1 second, please. Why don't you stop by tomorrow and we can try out my new VR headset, old sport? I'll see you tomorrow. So that's the infamous Gatsby. I guess we just made a new friend.
The next night, Gatsby invited me to dinner at a local speakeasy to meet one of his friends. On the way there, he told me of his many accomplishments, including being a Harvard man. He had many feats, although I'm not sure how many of them I quite believed.
Now, old sport, I hope you don't mind, but I am going to be asking a favor of you quite soon. A rather large one, if you don't mind. Now, before that, I would love to introduce you to a very, very good friend of mine. He goes by the name of Meyer Wolfsheim. He's a bit of an odd type, but I think you two will get along nicely. Hi, so I take it you're Meyer Wolfsheim? That's right, I am. Meyer Wolfsheim. Pleasure to meet you. Now, I don't suppose you ever heard of something called cryptocurrency, have you? Oh, crypto. It's the future, I tell you. Now, can I help you get started in some investments? I don't suppose you saw the Super Bowl. All those ads about crypto, that was me. The QR code, my idea.
Oh, now don't even get me started on NFTs, non-fungible tokens. Have you learned about the blockchain? It's all quite fascinating, and I guarantee it's a very legit way of making money. Wolfsheim, he's not that guy. We're here to talk to Nick about our other issue. But first, if you'll excuse me, seem to be getting called from across the room. Why don't you two talk, and not about crypto? So, Wolfsheim, how did you and Gatsby know each other? Gatsby and I, well, we go way back. We're longtime friends, and let me just tell you, he's the most trustworthy man I know. Kind of guy I'd trust on any kind of date. I set him up on one of those Tinder profiles one time. He got 20 matches in the matter of a minute. Any girl would be lucky to have this man, let me tell you. Any girl at all. Not that that's important in any way. Just saying that, he's a really nice guy, if you know what I mean. I felt something suspicious going on, so I took that as my cue to leave. I said goodbye to Wolfsheim, and I waved to Gatsby on the way out, although I didn't see him. Whatever this large favor was, I wasn't going to learn about it till later. Later being when Jordan Baker showed up at my own door. Nick, thought I'd find you here. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why Gatsby brought you out to lunch the other day. Well, I don't know if you're stupid yet, but think about it. Why else would he be living right across from where Daisy lives? You ever think about his past? How maybe he knows Daisy? Why maybe he invited you specifically to his house? It's clear, Nick. He's trying to get you to set him and Daisy up. That's why he invited you to the speakeasy today. It's all part of his grand plan. That does make sense. He did mention something earlier about doing him a grand favor. I wonder if it all connects. Sometime later, Gatsby and I were playing on our VR headsets together when all of a sudden he tells me he needs my help. Seconds later, I hear a knocking on my door. Hello, old sport. Hope you don't mind me barging in like this. But yeah, it's time. In 2 hours, I want you to invite Daisy over to brunch. I already got people coming over to cut your grass and clean your house and get it all set up. Today is the day, old sport. We're doing it. Okay, I'll do that right now. Give me 1 second. All this newfangled technology. Call Daisy Buchanan. Daisy. Yeah, it's Nick. It's Nick. How do you feel about coming over to a brunch in a couple hours? Awesome. I'll see you then. And don't bring Tom, just you. Awesome. Bye. We're good. Gatsby and I prepared for the brunch. We set up this nice arrangement outside that we thought Daisy would love. Everything was going according to plan, and then she arrived. Nick, what is the point of this brunch? You trying to kiss me or something? Well, actually, Daisy, I brought you here for someone else. I don't know where they went. 1 second, please. Gatsby! Oh, I'm sorry, old sport. I haven't seen her in so long. I got nervous. Gatsby, you avoided your entire life for this moment. Get out of the shed and go say hi to Daisy, okay? We're not blowing this. You got this, buddy. Come on. You got this. Just come on, with me. And with that, Gatsby left the comfort of his shed and walked towards his destiny. Towards his green light. Awkwardly. Hello, Gatsby. Good to see you. Daisy, it's good to see you too. Maybe we could take a picture to remember this moment. Wait. I broke the phone. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not your fault. It was my fault. Where is Daisy at? It was at that moment that Tom became very suspicious of Daisy's location and used Find My iPhone to see that she was at Nick's house without him. Tom feared he knew exactly what was going on. Gatsby, you look just like you did back when we used to be together. I will admit I have been stalking your profiles online and stuff. It's been hard without you. It is nice to see you again. His worst nightmare was coming true. Well, if you guys need anything else, okay, I guess I'll leave you guys to it. He was not going to let that stop him. While Gatsby lived out his dream.
Daisy! What is the meaning of this? This is a mockery of our marriage. What do you think you're doing, Gatsby? Just because you're rich, you think you can come in here and steal my wife? We are leaving now, Daisy. We're leaving now. Tom, let's not be rash here. I'm sorry about this. It was just a little brunch. It was nothing. Don't take Daisy. Come on, don't take her. Tom, what are you doing here? It's okay. We can leave. It's okay. Come on. Gatsby, I'm sorry. I'll see you again soon. This is ridiculous. You'll be staying in your room and not leaving again. What just happened, old sport? He probably tracked her using Find My iPhone. I'm sorry, Gatsby. We can have another party. Try and invite them both. It's gonna be okay.
And that's exactly what we did. Gatsby and I set up the largest party he'd ever thrown, full of brand new guests ready to have the best time of their lives. All of this was in the hope of attracting Daisy Faye, the green light of Gatsby's life.
Nick, old sport, have you seen Tom or Daisy anywhere? Gatsby, I'm sorry, man. I haven't seen them anywhere. I'll go to Tom's door, see if maybe they're willing to come.
So there I went, to the belly of the beast.
Nick, what are you doing here at this hour? Tom, buddy, why don't you stop by Gatsby's party? You and Daisy, you'd have a grand time. Are you kidding? Why would I go to that man's party after you tried to court my wife? Go home, Nick. Tom, that was nothing. Please, just come to the party. Siri, call Daisy Faye.
Okay.
Yeah, Daisy. I don't suppose you can get away from Tom and come to Gatsby's party?
I'm sorry, Nick. Tom has me under lock and key, but I'd be there if I could.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll let Gatsby know you said that.
Please do. I know it'd mean a lot to him.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, I'll see you.
Bye, Nick. Then I had to break the news to Gatsby.
Siri, call Gatsby. Yeah, hey, Nick. Daisy couldn't go away from Tom, but she said she would be here if she could. If that
Well, as long as she wanted to be here, I guess that's some sort of solace.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you for trying anyway, old sport.
Alright, I'll see you. Have fun at the party, okay?
Everything was quiet for a bit, until we all got a suspicious invitation from Tom, presumably for him to gloat his predominance over Gatsby. It was awkward, all of us shuffling in one by one, wondering what was going to transpire at this party. The silence was deafening. Everyone sat, waiting to see who was going to be the first to break this never-ending silence. But there was one thing for sure. A war was waging to see who could win Daisy Faye.
Well, I guess since we're here, Daisy, should we tell Tom the truth about our relationship? Gatsby, if that's what you think is happening here, I think you're gonna be quite surprised. It's actually the opposite. Daisy, go ahead, tell him. Gentlemen, please stop fighting over me. I don't know who I want. Please, just give me 1 second. Look what you guys did. I'm gonna go find her and make sure she's okay. Gatsby, let's take a second. Let's talk about this, okay? Before we do anything rash. I need to go find Myrtle. I just need to cool off for a second.
I am just so tired of them. It's just I don't know who I want. I do love Tom, I truly do, but Gatsby and we had that connection so long ago. It's just, I wish they would stop being so immature about all of it. It's just so infuriating. I need to get away for a second, Jordan. Thank you for being here for me. No, I completely understand, Daisy. They're so immature. It's so frustrating. It's all gonna work out one day, I promise. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's like, who am I supposed to be with for the rest of my life? And it's also stressful of a decision and just, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. There's no clear answer. Gatsby or Tom? Gatsby or Tom? I don't know what to do.
As this transpired, Tom made the biggest mistake of his life.
See, it's okay. Just calm down here, okay? You're going a bit fast. It's all gonna be okay. This is just weird problems happening in your life, okay? Two guys are fighting over you. How's that a bad thing? Just relax a little bit, okay? You're driving a little fast here, okay?
I wish all the stress would go
relax
away.
a little bit. Come on, it's so annoying. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I mean, did you hear? Daisy Buchanan hit her husband Tom with a car while he was on his way to see his mistress. What a coincidence. I know, it's insane. Oh, and that crypto it's going wild these days. The Bitcoin is up. Yeah, Gatsby, I'll talk to you later. I'll see you.
In her distress, Daisy had hit Tom with the car. Now, due to modern medicine, Tom survived, but their relationship did not.
Daisy, I'm so glad you're okay. Oh, Gatsby, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hit Tom. It was an accident, but he was on his way to see Myrtle. He chose her over me. I can't believe I ever thought about being with him, Gatsby. I'm sorry. I choose you. I want to be with you. And that's how the love story of Daisy Buchanan and Jay Gatsby ended. At least that's how it should have ended. Daisy Buchanan! You have ruined my life. You almost hit my Myrtle with your car. You know what I'm gonna do to you for that? Daisy, stay back. If you wanna get to her, you're gonna have to come through me first, brute. Fine by me, pal. Gatsby!
What Daisy did then, she still describes as a blur. This was the last of my adventures in West and East Egg. After this, Jordan and I drifted apart. After Tom got out of the hospital, him and Daisy reunited and they moved somewhere far, far away. I tried to hold a funeral for Gatsby, but nobody came, even over Zoom. I think about it a lot. How our boats against the current borne back ceaselessly into the past. I wrote a book to novel my experiences, and I often think back on something Myrtle said about the eyes of Eckelberg, like the eyes of God, always watching.